Welcome, friends, to Right Away After Party. This is part 4 of our emotional journey about emotions. And I'm going to kick us off with a book. And this book is The Emotional Craft of Fiction. And this is by Donald Maass, who is an agent, by the way. And I love this book. This book has a lot of different categories for emotion, and it also has prompts. So if you're not really great with emotion, I would definitely suggest picking up this book. There's a quote I want to read, a couple. When a plot resolves, readers are satisfied, but what they remember of a novel is what they felt while reading it. That is so true. So true. And here's another one. Emotional impact is not extra. It's a fundamental to the novel's purpose and structure as its plot. So it's like, people always talk about plot. They talk about plot, they talk about plot, they talk about structure. The emotion is really what people remember. And I love this last line, and then we'll jump into whatever. But if it isn't magic, but the results feel magical. Oh, I love that. That's such a great quote. Okay.
Donald,
so anyway,
you said it was Donald?
Donald Maass, Maass, Donald
Yay,
Maass.
Donald. You nailed it.
Is the emotional craft of fiction, writing beneath the surface. Oh, so good. Holy grail of writers with emotion. So yes, get it.
Right. So tone and setting. Perfect.
Yes.
Again.
Tone and setting.
Yeah. So let's talk about the weather. What can the weather do to your story? How many times have you seen in a movie, for example,
yes,
a funeral scene and the sky is gray and it begins to rain? People are dressed in what color?
Black,
dark blue, dark brown.
Yeah.
They're all holding what? Umbrellas.
Yes.
Signifying more tears pouring from the sky. Nobody had to say that anyone was crying. Already you feel.
Yeah. Already you feel like sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Or morbid, or there's like so many different emotions with that,
Right.
And I love the idea that after the rain there's always the uplift, because like usually during the darkest hour, they call it the darkest hour because it's usually dark. Or you're in a cave, or you're locked in a closet, or you're buried under the ground. I don't know, like it's usually the darkest hour. It's dark, but what's beautiful is like there's a light coming, like the rain comes, and what comes from the rain? A rainbows and sunshine, and what emotion does that bring? That brings hope and happiness and light.
Never discount your surroundings. Creaky floors.
Oh yeah,
oh
and
my
wind.
Gosh,
Wind could be such a powerful.
Yes, think of those things. And dialogue and action. Now that's got to be the driving thing of your book.
Yes.
Dialogue and action. So how do you show emotion through the characters' dialogue?
Yeah. I think it's through tone, right? Are they long drawn out sentences? This person giving you a long lecture about how much she just can't stand you anymore. Or are they short snippet conversations that you're like running and you're scared and you're hiding and you're like, should we go in the closet? Should we go under the bed? Where is your character? Like what is your character experiencing?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's so exciting. I find it so thrilling to write those scenes, because it's just like that's like the nuts and bolts of like really getting into the story.
It really is. So if you have any tricks about writing emotion, or something, a book that you've read that you'd want to share, or some kind of formulaic thing that might work for more people than just you, share it in our comments below.
Yeah, or if you're struggling, please share your struggles, and maybe we can answer your question in our next video. So Absolutely. We'll definitely revisit emotion, because there's so much more to cover.
So much. This was like a little sampling of what might come down the road.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us, our darlings. Subscribe, like, share, and see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye, writer friends.